What is happening, everybody? I was just singing before you caught me there. Sweet Caroline. Oh, oh, oh. Super hype. What's going on, everyone? Hope you're doing well. Casper's about to go mental. And who's in the building, man? Let me see my brothers and sisters over here. Man, we put in some hard work in the last few days. Things are great. Finally, who's over here? Let me just get my back to the frame. All good. How's everybody doing today? I'm going to talk about layer ones today. So before I do that, let me just share my screen and let me see these legends. Okay. We'll go back to my favorite chart here. Should we do this entire screen? Yeah, let's do this one. So guys, this is called the crypto buy signal chart. Okay. We talked about this before. It's from Dune Analytics. And this indicates when you should be in the market and what you should be doing. So this green line here is to sell your house. The red line over there is to buy a Lamborghini. And we're going to talk about that, guys. So what's happening, everybody? Kaspa is going absolutely nuts. Let's see who's here first. Yeah, of course, my brothers. The team is out here in force. Guys, we're going to get through some quality stuff today. Quality. Yeah, so shout out to the caveman OXO. Big up, Tony. We've got big man Jason in the building. Adam in the building as well. Adam goes off straight away. Yeah, look, Adam, I totally agree with you. That's actually one of the reasons why I'm excited tonight. I had a brother who's obviously had a portfolio review tonight. And one of the questions was, what do I do with Solana? And I think it's definitely a good time to look at Solana. How we doing? Yeah, big up yourself, bro. How's Brighton? Brighton's cool. I need to go over to Brighton this summer, man. Big man, I haven't seen the mayor here in a long time. What's happening, mayor? I hope you're doing well, brother. Hope all is good. Expectation of Kaspa. How many X's? Man, we're going to get into that. We are going to get into that. I mean, Kaspa's X's are just, at this point in time, it's just ridiculous, where it's been, where we're going. It's insane, bro. Big up yourself, Chris. What's happening, bro? Hope you're well. We've got Man City in the building, of course. And listen, tonight, look, man, tonight is a celebration of not capitulating. We're not out of the woods yet, but there are plenty of signs to go mental. AWT going to bro and lit. Gareth, it's a micro cap, right? But honestly, we're going to make sense of the entire portfolio and where I think the gains are going to be. Because tonight, really, I'm on some bullish mood tonight because what's about to go down this weekend. But yeah, we will talk about some extra spicy coins. What's going on, UB? No, you're not late to the party at all. We just started, but I saw some of that banter between you and the caveman, obviously in the Discord. That was fun. What's happening, John? Finally, yeah, good to catch you, brother, too. Yeah, it's been a few days, man. We've been doing quality work, and yeah, hopefully we'll get a lot of things going, brother. But great to have you here. And there's apparently heat wave in Brighton. I took a screenshot the other day of my that heat wave. It's insane, brother. I don't know if I can show you guys here, but I had a photo in my front porch, 49 degrees, 49. I mean, this was absolute insanity. I was just like, I posted that on the Discord, I think. Um, but yeah, I'll share those temperatures with you. But yeah, Brighton heat wave, man, I can imagine. I can honestly imagine how terrible that is, bro. So, brothers and sisters, welcome, welcome. Good to meet you all. I think I've met every single one of you now. So, we want to talk about this chart real quick. It's doing analytics and what this chart does. And by the way, if you can actually follow the creator, because it's kind of incredible how accurate he's been over the cycles. And what I do like about this is it gives you three basic colors, right? So you've got BTC line here, which is the gray line. You've got altcoins, which is this green line, lime green. And then what you have is buy a house, which is red, and sell your house, which is green. Now, when the altcoins, as you can see here, and guys, honestly, all week long, my entire content was do not capitulate regardless of pricing. And what I'm seeing here is, I mean, I'm not buzzing because obviously we're not out of the woods yet, but objectively speaking, guys, if we're in the market, let's say between now and probably April next year, and I know it's not going to be like for like, it's not going to be tap for tap, and obviously what happened last cycle is different. But you will see here, this chart has been in this bottom. If we go all the way back, look at this. This is January 2021, guys. Honestly, what does it say here? Altcoin buy signal. Look, this is the green, sell your house. And this has been tracked all the way back. So if you look at this, that chart started around 2019. So this is the green line where you buy altcoins. And look where we are right now. We are way, all the way over here. But look where the green line is. We are way under the signal, which means when that reverses, the only way is to then obviously buy a house. Bitcoin comes up to the top over here. Hopefully right now, this is where we are swimming. But as soon as we return above that red line at some point next year, then we want to be out of the market, right? So this is where a lot of my research has been going in the whole entire week, because obviously naturally people are worried about 44K, 55K is quite irrelevant. Most of us will always be deployed in the market, right? So yeah, 100%. I mean, look, it's all good. Let's look through some of your altcoins. And before we do that, obviously, you know, we've downloaded our Kaspa wallets. We're ready. We know which plays the community, especially the private community. We know which plays we're going to do with the KRC20 projects. So that's all good. And I do have a new AI gem that wants to do some kind of exposure for us. So we will look at that as well. Maybe we'll start with the Discord. What else is new? Well, KRC20 on the lock. That's going to kick off on Sunday, really, really heavy. And we'll talk about some of those projects. I can see that Tony wants to start with, a lot of people want to start with the Nacho the Cat, or you know, Goat or Castor, or any of these projects, and we will do that. Having said that, I want to really talk about RWA first before we talk about layer ones. I can see Tony's asking about Boson. Yes, and I have heard of Boson protocol, and it is in our RWA list, guys. By the way, guys, if the caveman is up for it as well, I'd love to grab him for a few minutes, as always, and we can do that in a minute. But let's talk about RWAs, because I had some information that I wanted to share with you guys about possibly the kind of RWA projects that we can look at. Now, Boson, if it's not already in here, it should be in here. Did I remove Boson? Yeah, let's just add it back here. So first of all, Tony, I've heard of it, but I don't hold it. And actually, it's already added. Yeah, Boson. I love the name as well. Where is it? It's up here. Yeah, there we go. So right now, sitting at what, $49 million in market cap. Now, when I looked at I don't know if you remember in my last live, I did a chart of the market share of some of these protocols, and obviously dominance was Ondo, then it was Rio or Relio, and there were a few others as well. So right now, I mean, in terms of like bullishness of this project, I think it's something that I'm continuing to monitor in this list. Having said that, it is one of the ones that I saw this actually slightly lower market cap, but I've just been doing Ondo and Rio and a few others. SMT is up 60% or whatever today. But yeah, this is one worth keeping an eye out on. And I don't know if they've actually done anything new recently. RWA with, okay, as the base layer. So it's quite bullish actually. I just need to know, just need to know what else they're doing. So I do like it and I do watch it as the first altcoin. Another question that was, so yeah, sorry, Tony, that was your question. Big man Koza. Thank you so much, bro. That's one of my real brothers right there, man. Absolute legend. How do we fix WAP Discord issue? We fixed that. Let me just go to the Discord. Hey. So yeah, I'll just yeah, it's all sorted. I've just tagged Jerry in there about WAP. So look, we've got a lot of free members in our Discord, and I'm aware of that. And I don't really want to manage it anymore. It's done through WAP. But if you go to either the staff tab, or you or you tag Jerry with double R, I think we should be good, man. Yeah, almost time to sell the wife and kids. Guys, honestly, the hard work is being done as we speak. The hard work is definitely being done as we speak, man, because I'm telling you now, whether you sell the wife or the kids doesn't really matter as long as you bring money into the market. Essentially, I'm looking at a lot of us who were in despair last week, and my message was consistent. Projects are going to go absolutely F up, like they're going to go completely insane. This period is crazy volatility, guys. But I would say just think about this period as a God-given chance of you rolling back the bear market. Honestly, there are so many people that the market would have left behind for sure. And I don't know which one is worse, bringing more money into the market, whether you sell your, like the guy, my brother said, the wife and kids, or whether you bring more money into the market by mining more USDT. You have to be in the market right now. There's never been a better time, guys. So yeah, don't say to the missus that I told you to obviously get rid of her. And definitely I never said half price, but you've got to do all you can. Yeah, Cave said, look, SMT is another one. I think you got me into this one, brother, if you remember, because you kept on, I think it was you and a few others in our Discord or generally in our lives, who actually believed in SMT from day one, but they did have a decent market share. So SMT is another decent one. Now, with Mika coming in, right? So you have to remember, on the one hand, they want us to sell our altcoins and crypto and whatever, and just drive us out of the market. On the other hand, Mika's coming. There's more institutional adoption. There's a spot ETF for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and now the talk is about Solana. This is all ridiculously bullish. This is crazy, insane bullish. So I would say, look, hold on to dear life. And I saw something today with Crypto Banter where they were saying, look, early this morning, and I think somebody did correct me to say that obviously they obviously put out more bullish news afterwards. But I reckon all of the altcoins we complain about now, unless they are stupid in terms of the narrative, the pick, something is fundamentally wrong with your altcoin. I don't think you should sell, even if you're under. I mean, a lot of people are trying to position these or change positions from a shit coin to a shit coin. No, try and get something quality and then move into some shit coins. I actually reviewed a portfolio today, which I thought was quite magnificent in the way he constructed it. Okay, James Brasco, love the name, man. What's going on, brother? So let's talk about Alf. I want to pull out something here that's obviously this is not, guys. This is not my prediction, right? This is not my prediction at all. And I've put out some buy alerts today and yesterday and the day before. Pretty much every single red day, I've been buying Alephium, and of course, Kaspa is there, but I'm telling you now, in terms of base market cap right now, 3.1 billion, top 110, 37x. Now, this is an algorithm chart that was done on the back of Token Metrics talking about this. But Donny Brasco, that's what I was thinking, James. So listen, so this is done. I mean, look, current market cap of $112 million, right? Let's just confirm that so that we're not completely insane over here, guys. Right, 112 million. So I am absolutely correct. Now, hear me out. Crypto is about making money, and that's why a lot of us go to meme coins and meme casinos and we trade the futures. But check this out, man. Like my man Donny Brasco said, if you catch, and my title tonight was deliberate because Kaspa could be the catalyst for a lot of these layer ones to start going on a run. Now, with Alephium, we're not asking for that much, right? We're not asking for $10 billion in market cap, 20, 80. I mean, for Kaspa to get to certain price levels, we're looking at $90+ billion. And I think quite comfortably with KRC20 coming, with big listings, with all of the community behind it, that's more likely than not, right, to do a Cardano. But what you have over here is a cryptocurrency that is pretty much being mined by miners. The best case or base case ROI is for this to get to $3.1 billion. And as a result, give us a 30x from where we are here. 37, sorry. Now, if this does something that is absolutely unheard of, right, and nothing, I mean, I've been here for a while. I think, I've seen everything in cryptocurrency. I've actually even seen Tyrone. But 21 billion, that's way too ambitious. And that's an extreme 251x from here. It's not going to happen. Well, if it does, I'll keep something like 100 ALF or 50 ALF to see the light of day for that type of ridiculous returns. But what you have here genuinely is a cryptocurrency that is likely to follow Kaspa. Not quite yet, because when ALF was running last month, it was because of this. So ALF was running because on the 12th of June, it had activated its mainnet on the Roan upgrade, right? So it had a massive announcement, some KOLs coming, the community is absolutely huge or becoming big, but this was a catalyst for that Kaspa price going against the market. Now, right now, obviously, it's Kaspa's turn. So Alephium right now is just with other altcoins, but I can see a situation where this will have some kind of a road to $3 billion. And if it gets to $3 billion, you make 37x on your money. I repeat, we make 37x from this point. So if it falls between these two, 10 billion, which a lot of people were calling for, and obviously 3 billion, which is very likely, if this ends up in, let's say, not 21 billion, but 10 billion or 7 billion or whatever, you're still likely to make up to 70 to 100x. But I'm not even going to go there. I just want this to go to where it needs to go, which is 3.1 billion, and I'll be on a decent ROI there. So that's Alephium, guys. And I think anytime you see Kaspa doing well, and there was somebody that was asking me, what's Kaspa's little brother? And I was like, okay, yeah, it's Alf. So yeah, there's plenty of bullish things happening here, but I would say keep an eye out, buy it while it's cheap, and just stack it away, because these kind of numbers, you just have to fall even shorter than that, 20x, get to 2.5 billion, and you still make a lot of money with with Alephium. Brother said, what is your, so big up Big G, what is your price prediction for Tectum? I can tell you right now, I can tell you exactly what I've got as an exit point. Multiple exits for Tectum. Listen, from this point, I can honestly say, if Tectum went to a $400 price, anything from 300 onwards, I mean, the moon case, I would say for me, is about 55x from here to $500 token, and it can do that. Absolutely no reason why it couldn't. Conservative would be, 100 will be too conservative from here. Way too conservative. Base price, I'll probably look at 20x for Tectum. What is it now? 8.9. Look, 25x puts it at $250. But listen, it's a tiny micro cap. So I do believe, or relatively small, if that soft note, if there's, which they're marketing now in Australia for shops and, using Bitcoin, and there's a lot that's going to go for Tectum. So I think it's one of the ones that has a good chance for running insane. How to sell SMT for more Octa. Yeah, we're going to have the Octa AMA, and Octa Space is coming to DXP Crypto, and I am super excited. Big up yourself, Cliff from Dynex, for arranging this for us. Top man, a resident DJ in our Discord, absolute top quality guy. So we're going to have Octaspace, and we're going to have Octaspace and Dynex together. And then, this is going to be crazy. I think we'll be one of the first channels, small channels, to cover Octaspace. And Tariq, the founder, will be with us. So we haven't decided how to do it yet, whether we do together with Cliff, whether we do it separately. Probably separately, everybody will be happy for. But Octaspace is a beast in the making, and honestly, they've announced so many different things. They've got this console now, they're rendering, they're doing a lot of things. And I think, look, a lot of people don't actually give these guys their credit. This is a layer one that's got ambitions. And, for me, that's all I could ask for. The team is working super overtime. And look, their roadmap, if you look at their roadmap here, you wouldn't see too many things that are just a miss. I think if they continue developing this roadmap, these guys will be $100 cryptocurrency, right? Potentially $100 cryptocurrency, because the fact that it's mineable, the roadmap is being followed. Their X page is ridiculous. We're going to have Tariq on the channel. I'm absolutely loving this, and I think they'll get more exchange listings as well. You just have to go to their Twitter space or their X page to see what's going on over here. No hype, just building in it. Just that's it. We're just going to keep building. So over here, I don't know if you've seen their latest developments, but the rendering stuff is quite extraordinary, in my opinion. It doesn't even have to go to where render went. This just has to do, yeah, it just has to get to anything between $70 to $100 to make a lot of money for people. Conservative would be $100. Yeah, look, I would be disappointed, but I'll take it. $100 is just a little over 10x. I think you can do more. New Life, what's happening, bro? Good to see you buying Mint Layer. I believe Mint Layer has done more. Will do more than 10. So Mint Layer has been, if I can be, I mean, listen, I refuse to look at the chart, but I'd rather build up the team and talk about the good things they're doing, right? At this stage, as a micro cap, I would say, and this was again, I posted this morning to the Discord. I hope everybody got to listen, because when we invest in a cryptocurrency, um, we should be able to also try and treat it as a stock investment. So you need to know what's going on, because there's no point in complaining and saying, look, Minlay is not doing anything. So here they said, join our team monthly community call, get updates, and I'll encourage every single one of you to listen to this, because I think it's important. If you're going to put your hard-earned money on Mint Layer, and then later on, if you say, oh, they're just shit, they don't do anything, I think that's the problem. So I posted that in the chat for you guys. Have a look. And I have made some suggestion to them, like, just market like AI tech. That's it. Relentless stuff. Most alts will be absolute. Yeah, they're gonna go insane. I think the money flow in crypto this time round. Look, Raoul Powell is as legit as they get. When they talk about some kind of the, again, from a macro standpoint, people like that who've been in the space with his banana curve, I think he's spot on. Yeah, big up Donnie Brasco, man. The New York setup. Big Matt in the building. What's happening, bro? Pick up yourself, Adam. How'd you deal with the stress with trading? What's your stress management? Stress management, great question, bro. So in past years, I had a lot less stress when it was kind of me dealing without the community, really, because I think ultimately we are human, so we have natural wear and tear. So the way I deal with it is, man, I play football, right? I'm watching a bit of the Euros, not as much as I used to do. I like to have my quiet time and have my shisha as well, get away from everything and just chill out. But you've got to enjoy what you do. And I think for most investors, especially the stresses, if you're working and refreshing the portfolio, I believe genuinely that's more stressful than being here every day and just seeing what's going on. Because, by the time you come from work or mining USDT, as the boys say, you want to have factual information. And that's, I think, when you need to have quality, at least consume quality content. If you listen to sometimes like every day, like I see Crypto Banter's shows, and I do like those guys. But yeah, listen, are we going to 40,000, 20,000? It doesn't matter. Everybody knows in crypto that we are going to go on an altcoin run. So yeah, a lot of that. I think mental health is important. I read books as well. So yeah, different stuff, Adam. You just have to keep it interesting. Seems like a good risk versus reward. Yeah, look, the all-time high was absolutely, nothing really in the grand scheme of things. Where is this one I'm interested in more, because I think this thing here is gonna, because the fact that it's mine, it's gonna have ridiculous upside in my opinion. Probably kind of like a lot easier in terms of just being worried a bit. But $8 million, 13 cents. I mean, what could go wrong from here? What could possibly go wrong from here? This is a micro cap now. So if anybody was buying this at a higher price, which the entire crypto community was, then I think it's probably a good time. If you're happy with your bag, don't DCA. If you feel like you can actually add some more to it, get a little bit, but just understand risk versus reward. Right now, it's a micro cap, right? Hola, hola, in Belta in the building. What is going on? um, yeah, UB said, yeah, put in what you're. Yeah, absolutely. Old Confucius saying, no, 100%. I mean, look, that's always a fact. And I think essentially, look, there's no need to worry about the portfolio as long as you're buying the right project. I think what a lot of people have done is they bought a lot of crap, and there is no Casper or a premier project to hold up your portfolio when you're in need. But because you are now all becoming experienced investors, you at least know when it is to buy those micro caps, right? And if you do buy them, don't stress about them. You understand that if Bitcoin goes down a little bit, if it chops a little bit, your altcoin's going to go absolutely bonkers, right? So yeah, you got to treat that with absolute you have to spread the portfolio quite well. Pick up yourself, Donny Brasco, man, my guy. Absolutely, man. I had a nice pep talk. It's my bro. Who's the creator of Dune Analytics? This one is, you've got to follow. His name is, I think it's Tokyo. Let me just Crypto Koyo, sorry. Crypto Koyo. Just follow Crypto Koyo on there, and you will have this unbelievable chart, because this is a guiding principle overall, right? There's too many charts. Not too many people are analytical. We don't have enough time to spend in front of the chart, but you can see altcoin buying signal is absolutely clear, guys. Sell your house. We are all the way down here right now. So it's gone beyond the point where you should have been selling your house to accumulate these cryptocurrencies. That's why I remain positive. Yeah, Gareth, look, AWT and LET, obviously, we are looking at. So sorry, Trump Mania, right now, look, it's gone from 2 million to 7 million. Guess why? Because the presidential debates, this is what's up, man. I've been talking about this for months. This is gonna election debate is gonna be hectic. This is gonna be blockbuster. I've been saying to people for months, this is gonna be where you start to see those meme coins that we've been accumulating take off. Is there anything greater than having these two go head to head, toe to toe, blow for blow, right? There's absolutely no way that your meme coins, if you've been buying political meme coins, guys, that these things ain't going to go crazy. Today, you saw Politify in general go nuts. So, look, I would say if you're thinking about this right now, look, this is just the first debate, and Trump mania is already bullish. What do you think is going to happen to that entire Politify space? And as we get a little bit of quiet, we're not even in November yet. The dissing, the disrespect, the elbows, the Stormy Daniels, the Joe Biden's son, none of this has started yet. Who did we have from the last cycle? I mean, it was insane. You had, you didn't have Politify, but you had American politics. You just needed some popcorn and just watch the show. You had so many different things going on. So I would say this is the reason why you will see your Politify going crazy. So T Mania, yeah, that's probably why. Brother said AWT, every stream we look at AWT and LET, and I think, listen, the mentality to handle these is Let them cook. If you've put in $100 to $500 and you don't have a large exposure, I think you've done well. Just let it sit. If you have thousands of dollars in these projects, then you do have a bit more cause for concern. But I think between the two, it looks like it's, look at the volume, 17K. Yeah, you just have to let it do its thing. If it doesn't die before a gaming season, the chances are you'd get yourself some money back from your investment, or it may just go completely insane. This is 100, was it $1 million now? So yeah, I mean, there's no chance of taking money out of this if you're trapped in there. Sammy said, rhyme of the day. So what I reap is boss. Public status is floss. I know this. Bro, I absolutely know that lyric, man. Big up yourself, man. Big Sam in the building. Which is the best ROI for small $500 allocation? Yep. And then you're like, in your opinion, CAS and GFAL bags closed. Great stuff, John. And let's have a look at that. That's a beautiful question, man. That is exactly where a lot of people are right now, because your big stuff is all done, and you want to know what narrative, what cryptocurrency could you buy quality enough for that kind of money and to let it cook. So I would say I wouldn't really look at BRC20. There are only two places I would be shopping from, and that is AI and in gaming. Okay, so I would probably say two projects. I would say one project, in my opinion, would be the best thing to do there. So if we look at AI, do I think any of these qualify for that $500? So I'd probably put that into gaming, if I'm being honest. Genuinely, I mean, I'm having that same debate with myself right now. $500 in a gaming project will go a massive, massive long way. Depending, do you have exposure to AI, by the way? Because you've obviously got GFAL here. But I think, look, $500 into Corpo now seems legit. That seems probably the best route to go, Corpo World. Because if you think about it, if you look at Corpo World right now at 18 cents, the chart's not being, the chart's been horrendous, but it's found the bottom. And I think it goes well. Then you look at the bottom of these lists, and I'd probably say $500 into OTK is a good, decent investment, in my opinion. Gets you a decent amount of tokens. Yeah, I mean, look, I'd probably put that into a gaming project. If you haven't got AI exposure, then obviously I will choose one of the AI micro caps. But I think you might have AI. What's happening, guys? Smash a like. We've got 74 people here. We're cooking absolutely. Any intel Matt said on D chat, project is real depressed. Yeah, writing it out, 90% down. Yeah, I do feel sorry for you on that one, brother. So D chat, they have an office here in Jumeirah Lake Towers, I believe, in Dubai. And this came out as a deep in project. I think at the time we even traded this, but this went up to $6-7 or even more. But this was so we hopped in, and I think we did a trade on this. But then subsequently, I mean, the death here has been dramatic. $1 million market cap. It had a $9 million volume. A lot of it sell pressure volume. Still has listings. I mean, the only thing I would say is it hasn't gone to zero. So, I mean, look, is this even possible? They've got 507,000 followers on X, right? But what's the engagement? Come on. They've got 2K here, 43 likes from 500,000 followers. I mean, some of these projects just absolutely lie. Listen, 2K 11 likes, 4K views, and you never know, they could be promoting some of this stuff as well. So look, I would say they have ties to the UAE. I know they had association with big money. They are followed by the likes of Polyhydra and a few others. Yeah, just keep holding, brother. I wouldn't advise to obviously buy more of this stuff right now. It's absolutely gone to shits. But yeah, you never know. Liquidity cycle is everything. Absolutely, bro. I'm not. So, brother said, I'm guessing you're not going to watch the political debate in the US. I actually do, man. Yeah, I haven't listened. I haven't missed an election since Al Gore, Bush. So this stuff is like internationally. I mean, look, I'm not American. I don't get to vote. I don't really care who wins. But the stuff is top drawer stuff. It's entertaining, especially in the previous 4 years. I think it was different with Obama, and obviously before that Bush. But when Trump came in, the stuff was insane, man. You lot remember when he was hot mic'd and they were trying to impeach him for that because he was saying he will grab women in a certain way. You guys remember, I don't know, you remember so many different things. It's just the fact that the divide is such that it just polarizes, and the networks are polar opposites. So if you're depending on where you're getting your news from, MSNBC or Fox News or whatever the channel, CNN, you just get different opinions. That's what I observe anyway. Evening, guys. Big Muzzer in the building. How are you, brother? Yeah, what a mustard, man. This is a legend. If Kaspa is released on Sunday, we need KRC20 tokens to get into. Absolutely. Matt, I've posted everything for us. So yeah, just go to the Patreon. There's a video there, and in that video there's an attachment. And also I've created a section in the Discord called KRC20, Kaspa KRC20, and that has all of the plays, all of the contract, well, not contracts because they don't use contracts. They're going to use tickers. And because they're going to use tickers, you just have to write whether it's Nacho or Goat or whatever. When you're minting, ideally you should have multiple access to different PCs so that get the family involved, give them a job. Bro said, any opinions on next? I hold a very tiny amount. So my general opinion is I keep it as a moon bag. I don't have, my conviction is not either way, but it's not a bad project at all. This has a lot of inflation, and that is, the chart's not been bad, but the project itself is not bad at all. It connects. So this had a lot of KOLs, key opinion leaders, a lot of people pushing this to great heights when it came out. Essentially, it's you've got this bridge with Solana. You can actually, let's enter the bridge. And listen, it's not bad at all. It's just not my top conviction for this cycle. Bro said, get some Kaspa. You don't need a lot. And then obviously you put around 1K. Absolutely, bro. For each mint. Brilliant. So each batch you'll get like 28,000 or whatever the tokenomics are. You mint it, and yeah, after that you can just sit back, relax, and see how fast you can mint Kaspa all Sunday. But I would say Sunday Rose has to be cancelled, guys, and you can't definitely go and play in the Sunday League. Yeah, you've got a small AI tech. I think I've seen that. So yeah, just build up your AI tech back. I don't think that's at these prices below 20 cents. I think that's a far more safer, returns than I would say degenerate into something crap. Richie Rich on 2-pack. heavy in the game. Oh man, listen, there's I don't know if you guys on TikTok. There's this lady from Texas, and she's always doing Tupac lyrics. So I think she was doing it the other day. Big up yourself, London in the building. Now listen, man, we're all about love, man. We don't do that no more. But big up yourself, Mr. Al Ahmed. Shout out to my yeah, I think he's on holiday in London, but yeah, originally from Dubai, man. Big up yourself, Rash. Yeah, if AI tech it keeps doing what it's doing, and you saw that news today, bro. Um, so AI tech today, or like they do every day, release the latest chopping blocks for their data center, and they were putting a lick of paint. They were, they were going to the DIY store to prepare this, and I really like this. I posted it in the Discord. If you look at this, I love this. Data center interior installation has begun, ladies and gentlemen. We are filing, and we are soldering. Look, I love these guys. I don't care what anyone says. This is legendary. And if Mint Layer is watching this, just go somewhere random in a warehouse and start just posting Mint Layer on top of a BTC miner or something. I don't know. I can give you so many creative options, but nobody can beat AI tech when it comes to spinning, except a guy in the UK called Alistair Campbell, which most of you probably don't know. Okay, but with Corpo, bad impact on price prediction, vesting, schedule. Okay. Look, the vesting schedule is not bad at all. They've been announcing a lot of different initiatives with their staking. I think the biggest people that kind of really pisses us investors off with Corpo is, if you remember when it came out, and if you remember the IDO price, and if you see where it's got back to, it actually makes more sense, which is what I've been doing in terms of bringing my average cost down with Corpo. It makes sense to buy a little bit more, because I think at this level, if let's say you put $5,000 in and now you've got, I don't know, 2,000 left, for the same amount, you can actually just spend a little bit more and get a decent bag of it. But I think it's one of these dark horses that could potentially do well. Yo, Rash from Dubai said, I love the channel. Represent us well in the UAE. Absolutely, brother. Listen, I am UAE all the way. Big up Dubai. Big up the UAE community. Thank you for coming. And, as a big boy, I shall see you back in Dubai, brother. Thank you, Mr. Rashid. Absolute legend. Oh, so it's 8 p.m. Central Time. Oh, geez. So that'd be too late for me unless I'm up to no good. I'd probably watch the replay. Anyone who's interested in a long swing trade, keep an eye out on TON. It's been performing extremely well. Absolutely. Got to be like Tina. We're going to do a live together, man. Absolute legend. Who caught my 2 songs I put into the Discord today? Yes, I did, bro. Absolutely. I think Glasscon as well. Bring that fire, Alpha. Yo, what's happening, bro? Shout out to Island Dublin, my brother. Listen, I always say, man, I'm quarter Irish, so yeah, big up yourself, Island, man. Got huge respect for Island. Cherbly, is it insane? Absolutely not. Look, as far as the small micro caps go, Chirp is one of the better ones. And if you remember recently, it really did show. I mean, it's got a bit of a red day today, but it did really show a decent strength. It's $6 million, or now $4 million, right? Because it got sold off. But this is a high risk, high reward cryptocurrency. I think that could potentially do well. And right now they're paying 10% APY, and they've got like $600,000 in TVL. And look, you can't knock them for that. There's plenty of worse projects where money is at right now, and definitely Chirply It's probably not one of those. Yeah, we'll go to 300 billion market cap. That's insane. So yeah, did you take that Casper long? And I'm absolutely going to try and scalp that after this live for sure. Maybe not the cycle, but they'll reach more than render. I really think so, bro. I really, really think so because look, some of the stuff that I've been accumulating, um, from an accumulation standpoint, uh, you know, bit of Alf. Like I told you guys, I'm seeing the light. I'm absolutely seeing the light right now, and I think Alf is so. This is stuff that I bought. Um, Today, very small buys, but having said that, I think this stuff means a lot in terms of where I see the whole sentiment of this market, like conviction wise. And I reckon AI tech, um, like the brother said, is going to be insane. But also, MD said Casper Overlord. Guess what? Today I did buy Casper. I did not touch my Casper safe, but I bought about, I think, 5 to 10,000 Casper to disperse in different wallets in preparation for KRC20. And in terms of like, where is it? Where is it? Where are you? Let's have a look at this. So here's how my conviction is switching, right? So I've already locked the Casper back. That's all done. So I want to focus now on this layer one that could be impacted by the upward price momentum of Casper. So these two right now, heroes of Mavia and Alephium, of course, AI tech based, AI tech Creo. I've got all these other tokens, but I've been adding here. And the reason why I've been adding here is because I know the potential upside, like we said, is just quite stupid to ignore. I don't even have to overly diversify to understand Alpha alone can return a lot of money if it goes to $3 billion. People, man, people just fall in love with projects. We're going to fall in love with the money. But yeah, you're still in Casper and Solana longs. I wanted that dip back, brother, to obviously, I think I'll probably do a Casper long sometime tonight or tomorrow. John Sakala. I like that, bro. Wicked name. Oh, bro, what country is that? Is that Benin? Tell me what country that is, because I'm really curious to give you a shout out, man. So yeah, listen, literally had nothing to do. Okay, listen, the best thing you can do is start researching, and yeah, I mean, if you can, join a community, because a lot of people will try and help you. And the DXB crypto community is quite affordable. You'd get a good education for $9 a month. Try and join us. If you're coming in now, you need to have a head start. You can't, so yeah, definitely, brother. I'll try and help you as much as I can, but yeah, you got to join us. Yes, I can come on for a bit. Yeah, let me know, man. Let's have a, yeah, get as much of that done as you can, because I'd love to close it with you tonight. Yeah, definitely, man. My bro. John said, not sure if you put the price prediction for DNX. John, I haven't, and there's a reason for that. So I do have a base price prediction that I know Dynex will reach, which is minimum 20x from here. But the one that I'm actually working on privately, because I'm refreshing some of the data, is slightly more exciting than that, because I think Dynex has, from the current market cap, with 150,000 GPUs utilized by the likes of Octospace and other big projects, I think Dynex is another one that's just going to go quietly. Obviously, Dynex is got DNX has its own doubters, but I reckon first of all, the work that Cliff has put this into, like literally in Miami last week, they're rubbing shoulders with Kaspa. They they have this whole quantum computing, but I think as a deepin project, more than anything else, I think they are one of the largest in terms of GPUs out there. And all you have to do is see the number of GPUs online to be convinced by the work they are doing. So yeah, Dynex is one that's quietly building, and of course, completely. I'm really happy with this investment, but we can do more accurate prediction for this. I just need them to come on. If you want to know what that prediction is, catch Cliff and Tariq from Octaspace at the next AMA. Yeah, Telegram does have this unbelievable amount of users. Yeah. Yeah, at $1, bro. Listen, we've got so many crypto skeletons, it's unbelievable. Ton is the only trade, guys, at $6. Wow. On a 19x low. Congrats. That's just the way it is. We're going to continue with the two-pack team, bro. Wicked, man. Oh, Zambia, man. Come on, bro. How did I miss that? The flag was so small for me. So my brother is on the Zambezi River, one of the biggest or the best waterfalls in the world. What a beautiful country, man. And you had Peter Unlove is from there as well. Big up Zambia, man. We need more Zambian brothers and sisters to be here. Yeah, let me know when you're done with your USDT mining, bro. Kosa said, any new news on Ring AI? I do hold a moon bag. I think we did a buy alert for it. For the team, I'm still digging around, definitely. So yeah, I'll probably chat to you privately on that, bro. Which Telegram channel to join? Yeah, I'll send you the link. I'll just put it on the screen. It is basically, I know the guys have been brilliant. By the way, we've got chart analysts now. So when you come there, you just select that $9 tier there, investor guide. And yeah, listen, man, you're going to have so many legends in there. We will definitely spend some time with you, brother. So yeah, I've just posted that link for you. Thanks a lot, brother Patriot. Okay, so you got it. Yeah, it's on the screen. It's on the chat. Oh, right. Somebody is here. So Cliff, we're gonna listen. I don't know if you can talk. I mean, you and the caveman, but listen, guys, before I close tonight, I just got these two legends. We've got GPU talk. We've got a lot of things to talk about. So why don't we end our show in the last 10, 20 minutes? Why don't we bring on the legend? Caveman, grab the link. And if you could give us a few minutes, sir, on that StreamYard link, it would be wonderful to have you, Mr. Cliff, out there in beautiful Miami. The last link. Oh, John, let me not confuse you. John, it's a link. It's called, so if you go to warp.com, I'll just copy this for you again. What am I doing? StreamYard link. Nah. Where's my warp link? I've been sending StreamYard links. Let me send this to John. I'll put Zambia. Shout out to the beautiful country of Zambia, man. I've been to Botswana, and I've been to South Africa, and I have also been to Namibia, but not Zambia, man. So yeah, the bucket list for sure. So I'm looking for the cavemen, men in general. Oh, you're in the... Okay, so guys, look, Cliff can't come on. We'd love to have a Dynex one-on-one soon anyway. And again, big up yourself, brother, for arranging the Octaspace AMA. That is absolutely legendary of you. And Caveman, if you could jump on the live stream, or anybody who wants to jump in, let me just post. Guys, look at my last message. you're able to join me here on this live stream. So yeah, click on that, on the last one, and yeah, let's talk. Let's talk crypto for a few minutes. If you got any questions, any opinions, because it is rather what time is it? Let's check here. It's 1:20, so 1:16. So yeah, a lot of things going on in Dynex. So while somebody grabs that line, and guys, all of you are welcome. If you want to talk to me, if you want to ask me a question direct, if you've got an opinion, just jump on there, bro. How do you see Rio right now? Great question, bro. I think I had something on Rio today. Did I post that in the Discord? Let me check. Rio. Okay, I didn't post it. Look, you are a fantastic chart analyst, and I think you know exactly where it is. From my perspective, I think Rio is going to attach itself to Ondo. I have a sneaky feeling that that's what's going to happen. So there are only 3 or 4 for me worth RWA projects considering anyway. Welcome to Miami. Bro's been out in Miami. So Cliff, just let us know who you've been rubbing shoulders with in terms of the world of crypto mining, and yeah, look, all these Dynex boys, the Kaspa boys. This man is now, guys, this guy is a resident in our Discord. And I'm telling you, Cliff is reaching crypto is not just at Dynex. He's also connected to Kaspa, Alephium. He runs his own, he runs his own business, scrutinizing the blockchain. So any shady characters, stay away from the DXB community if you want to do monkey business. But big up yourself. Look of the man.
How you doing, buddy? How's things?
Wow. Listen, life is good right now, bro. I'm having your pictures up there. How was it?
Oh, busy. Very, very busy. I'm still in Miami Airport.
Wow. Listen, can you give us any alpha? Any or should we wait till next week?
I mean, there's a few new bits that I could talk about. I mean, how about we talk about what I got up to in Miami itself?
Let's do that, please.
Had a great experience, man. Like, seriously, like, got to meet some amazing YouTubers. I guess there was one YouTuber missing, shall we say, that should have been there. Come on, man, you're gonna have to fly around next time.
I've got to get to the Premier League. I'm still in the old first division.
Oh, dude, we ended up like having 15 like YouTubers all in a private dinner. So that was certainly unique, and a lot of egos flying around, but good fun.
Yeah, a lot of nice food too, brother.
Oh yeah. The bill. Well, I told you what the bill was like, right?
Oh, this bill was paid, I heard, in Dynex.
Yep. Yes, it was. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, we paid that in Dynex.
This is brilliant. I mean, listen, I wanted to ask you, brother.
I've ever had.
This was. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that meal, I was like, oh, okay, big time now. Now we're gonna go. So I've got something Dynex related, and it was a question.
Sure.
From.
Absolutely.
Look, and I know you don't like price predictions. I know you don't like price predictions because obviously for various reasons, but I don't actually see any reasons why we couldn't do anything between 50 to 100 from here. And hear me out before you say anything. And one of the reasons I say that is I'm seeing the business model for the GPUs.
Yeah.
And that's just got me thinking. And it's something that we spoke about privately. And I think, look, I don't know who has more GPUs right now than yourselves.
There's not many.
Will you be adding some more?
Yeah. I've got another 100 that aren't turned on right now. So yeah, I've got a friend who's got 500 that are currently switched off. So yeah, we've already talked about it, and he's willing to turn back on if we need it. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Honestly though, man, I got to meet some crazy individuals.
Wow, listen. Give us more, man. We're all ears.
So how about some of the people that I got to meet? So had a really good chat with Jazz Miner, one of the ASIC manufacturers over there. Obviously, Jazz Miners support Octa, so I'm like already starting to think like maybe I need to go and grab myself a quick ASIC so that I can go and grab some more Octa. That picture you've got on there now, that's obviously me and Dan in the middle. Then you got Noel on the right hand side, and then big man TD over there on the left. That guy's massive. Like, he is tall. I feel short
really?
around that man. Oh yeah, he's like 6'5". He's really tall. But yeah, that was right down near my friend. So you remember Hawk, who did the interview with me and Octa? His company had one of the largest stands at the actual event. So he turned up with a Terra all decked out Cybertruck that was parked right outside. Absolute baller. So yeah,
absolutely
man. Yeah, absolutely. But had some really good conversations. Managed to sit down with 2 exchanges. That's something really cool as well. Oh, is that a question I just see? Ooh,
straight away. I tried to keep you free because I know you're at the gate. But you know what the community is like, man.
I've got time. I've got nothing but time, man. We've got like I've got like an hour and a half before my flight, so we're good. So is the blockchain at risk of a hack with quantum computing? I don't know if I've got enough time for that question, even with an hour and a half. But it's a good question. Right now, it really depends on the blockchain. I would say some are more susceptible than others to problems. But then, you know, that's why we're already researching and developing our own new quantum encryption layers. And those are actually going to be shared with the world for free. We're not going to charge for those at all. We're going to do all the research. We're going to eat the cost of that. We're not going to be charging for that service. So all blockchains will be effectively able to use our brand new encryption methodology and layers totally free of charge. So it's our way of saying that if you're gonna push the boundaries of what encryption is and get mass adoption, the easiest way is to offer it for free. So
wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow. By the way, people giving you shout out as well. It's not all questions. We understand you're traveling, so
oh, don't worry about that, man. I'm good, honestly. No, I'm good, man. I told you, like, just anytime you need me, just give me a call, man. Absolutely anytime. I mean, how long did we chat the other night? How long did we chat for the other night? Like 2 hours?
Honestly,
it was only supposed to be like 10 minutes.
A 5-minute call. You know, you just called me to cheer me up, but it was kind of like, what, 2 hours of absolute crypto.
Yeah.
And this is what I mean. Look, somebody like yourself, honestly, you've been a blessing to the community. Number one. Number two, the respect that we have for you, because I think people don't really understand, like, they don't understand the work that you do in the blockchain, which is auditing, which is running independent audits for the likes of Alephium, for Kaspa, doing many, many different things. So if there's anybody with
conversation with a man from had a chat about doing auditing for a little known exchange with the name crypto.com. So
damn, wow. Listen, there's too much sauce here, brother. What are we doing next week with Octa? I mean, that's the other one that I was talking about.
So Tariq said to me that he's 100% in. Just let him know a date and a time, and he's good. So Octa's 100%
nice.
happy.
That's Octa space.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. He's also
Man.
British, so of course, like, come on, got to support the Brits, right?
Yeah, but I don't
Us Brits
speak
got to
English
stick
anymore.
together, man. Close enough.
Absolutely brilliant. So listen, look, we want to wish you a safe flight. There's no more questions. I think it would be too harsh to give you questions when you're about
Oh,
to
no. Come on, man. Come on. I've got time.
board a
Go on. I'll do
flight.
another half hour. Come on. If anyone wants to have a
Guys,
question, go on. Go on.
any special questions for Dynex, or big up, or shout out, or any part of the?
Well, you know, maybe we'll talk about some other people that I got to meet while I was in Miami, right? So had a really good conversation with quite a few people. Like I say, Jazz Miner's working on some really interesting tech. Obviously wanted to see about for obviously. Oh, did we drop out there for a second? I'll try not to
Just for a second,
head too
you're
far.
good. You're good.
So obviously Jazz Miner was really interested in there, working around whether or not they can actually build like an even more efficient box. It's actually really surprising the numbers that they were talking about. So
I wanted to ask you actually, how many languages do you have on the Discord, man? I've just come across Russian, Chinese.
Quite a few. Oh yeah, just a few.
So Cliff, where can I access the real-time GPU data?
So straight from the so it's live.dynexcoin.org for the marketplace, and then from there you'll see if you come down about a little way down, you'll see GPU list on the right hand side, and you click that and it'll pull up the GPU list, or I can send you the link if it's easier.
Oh, that's okay. I should be able to find it. And you also have the marketplace as well. It's the marketplace link, right? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's all built into the marketplace.
So yeah, this is what. So I had a few questions. You know, for me, this is probably the most exciting aspect of the whole system, man. Going back to a question that I asked you on live.
Multi-task. Yes.
Yeah. Get the passport out. So one of the questions. So could you just explain to the people the two sides of Dynex from the blockchain and the business? Because I feel like sometimes people don't actually understand you're already making money as an independent company.
Yeah,
and there's the blockchain.
Yeah, absolutely we are. Yeah, that is effectively what we're already doing. We're already onboarding clients right now. We managed to onboard another 2 while we're at Mining Disrupt. So, and those guys are those 2 that I signed up are actually, they're basically working in physical quantum. So they've actually been taking a bit of an interest in what we're doing. So they're now signed up and actually going to give us a test run, which is awesome.
Well, this is I got to the Holy Grail. I'm here right now, and this is what I was talking about. So
there you go.
I promise you a few more questions. Total GPUs right now, 146,000.
Yeah.
Who's bigger? Could you just educate us on the GPU? Because obviously we're in AI tech and we're a few other projects, you know, Hash AI and that type of thing. How big is this? Good
question, right? Because, well, I mean, if we measure it up against some of the other networks, right? Most like actual GPU networks these days have anywhere between 5 and 10,000 GPUs on their networks. So it's a huge jump forward in relative like compute, right? Like we're actually realizing that from our perspective, the responsibility with that much hash rate is also, you know, important. We've got to make sure that we utilize that as best as we can, as efficient as we can, and obviously promote that to our clients in the best way possible. And like, you should have seen the shock horror on people's faces when they saw how many GPUs we had, because they were all bigging up a storm over there, like about 10,000 GPUs. I walk up to them and just showed them this. And yeah, that started some conversations.
Yeah,
It
wow.
really did.
And the other thing for the audience as well, I mean, you know, sometimes the people also don't, because we've seen a lot of deep in projects marketing themselves as GPU projects, and you go to their website and they've
Yep.
got like 10 GPUs or whatever, like something quite stupid. But do you guys notice how
Yep.
dynamic that number is? This is not a static
Oh
number.
yeah,
These
it
come
moves
online.
literally. Yeah, we have units come on and off all the time. It's one of our benefits to our network, right? We're building a network that can support that ability to turn on and off, even if you are limited in whatever way. That might be electrical, or it might be you're in a really hot environment, so you're turning off during the hottest times of the day. Our system's dynamic enough that it can cope with that. And then when you join again, you just carry on. So yeah, it's very resilient. We were talking about this the other day, right? How resilient the Dynex network can actually really do. I love that, right? Wait, wait till you hear the new news that's coming out when I get home. So how much how much leaking do you want me to do? Because like I don't mind, man. Me and you talk all the time. You know this. So
Well, listen,
I
I
don't
told
mind
you,
because
I've always told you, I've always told you, brother, in an honest way. I think the reason why even sometimes you don't see as much of the content pumping out is because the community's accumulating.
oh yeah,
You know, the rocket that you see right there from John is exactly how we feel. And I think just
yeah,
having you and your leadership in there, again, we talked about another thing, which is like for all these project leaders to take a leaf out of your book and to understand actually how to work with communities.
well, hey, I'm still learning myself, so I'm not 100% perfect, but I can certainly see the better way to do things and more logical, right? We don't need to be stupid about this. Like keeping the community in the loop is in my view super important, especially when we're a layer one mineable chain, right? Our community is our resources and is our network. You know, it makes no sense not to be transparent with them. Right, that's one of the fundamentals I brought to the forefront when I signed up. That was literally the first thing I said. Like, we've got to make sure that we're being transparent with our community. That's the best way to be, and to be fair, the only way to be, right? Personally, you know my views on this.
Man,
So
legendary.
so I guess now I'm sat down, I've found somewhere to sit. Um, should we go over how good Miami genuinely was? I mean, don't get me wrong, I spent a ton of money. Like, legitimately, I spent a ton of money. Miami is expensive. I thought Dubai was expensive, my friend, but Miami is a
No,
whole nother
this is
level.
next. Right, right. So did you have
But
some seafood then, like proper
oh,
seafood fry up?
did I have seafood? Come on. I live on the coast. Of course, I went for the first seafood that I could find. So, but yeah, basically, oh God, no, 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 no. I draw the line at Apple products. You know, like this is about as far as into the Apple product line I go. A set of AirPods. So, but no, honestly, like the people that I've had a chat with, I had people randomly walking up to me and going, "You're Yeti," and that freaked me out. Like, I'm not used to that yet. I'm still getting used to that.
You're
But yeah,
famous, brother.
I got to meet a lot. I got to meet a lot of really awesome people. Like I said to you the other day, man, there's just one missing from that dinner.
Well, it
So,
looks like you're in. You could have said hello to Mr. Ronald, the mayor himself. The mayor of Miami is there. Obviously the cavemen
uh,
are not far from you too.
yeah, I've had a really good time,
Wow.
man. But damn, is it hot over here? Like, really hot.
Well, I
But
hope you're not flying into
no,
Manchester.
we also like genuinely had some really interesting. No, no, no. I'm flying into London, Heathrow.
Nice.
So yeah, Heathrow's going to be Really busy at like 9 in the morning. It's gonna suck.
Hey, by the way,
But
we've got
yeah, I'm flying overnight.
this one's a banger because we've got Zambia's biggest investor now officially joining the Yeti at the DXB Discord. Big up yourself, John.
Nice.
But listen,
Nice.
I want to use your brilliant mind from a wider perspective. Where do you see this narrative?
That's a good question, right? Like I was asked this a couple of times while I've been in Miami. Like, where do we think we stand right now? How's the onboarding process going? Like, what's the enterprise feedback like? You know, of legitimate like how are they seeing it? How are they finding it? How are they working on it? So far the feedback's been fantastic, like legitimately fantastic, and that's not including the ones I signed up while I was here. That's just the ones that were already on the network, right? So we really have made an impression while we've been out here, and that's big part to Dan as well, one of the other Dynex staff. You know, between me and him, we walked 28 miles around that show over the course of 3 days. So we did some leg workout, you know, that was a lot, but it's got to be done, right? If you're going to get in front of people, there's no point in just expecting everyone to come to you. Sometimes it requires a bit of leg work, so, or at least that's how I see it.
Yeah, no, excellent stuff, bro. It is absolutely exciting, and on a personal level, I mean, every single one of these proof of work cryptocurrencies seems to be, they follow you on X, right?
Yeah, I still haven't worked out how I've amassed as many followers on X as like some of the bigger YouTubers have. Like, I don't do YouTube other than like making the odd appearance to, you know, people like yourself when there's questions to be had. And yeah, that video there that you're playing as well in the background there, that's Daniela Harmon, our co-founder. She's fantastic. She's been in New York while I've been in Miami. So she's been dealing with one set of customers. I've been dealing with the other set of customers. Oh yeah, we've been busy. So, we've been really busy.
Wow, this is beautifully done. Showcase the innovative cases along the breakthrough energy solution.
Oh yeah.
So with the energy sector, what's the big plan here? Because again, that's another bullish. I mean, these things don't stop here because it's really clear.
We like energy and optimizing power delivery. Like, that's just the start of it. Like, we announced it the other day. It's more like schedule optimization, right? So you can do staffing with that. You can do energy calculations for deliverables to different people at different times of the day. Yeah, it's a lot, and that's just the start. It's just literally the start. Like you say,
and it looks like
me and you were talking about this. How, oh yeah, we really broke our. You remember that world record that Nvidia that we took? Yeah, we broke our own record again.
Wow.
We broke our own record Nvidia now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We pushed it up another 1%. So, you know, it's only another 1%, but another 1% to just push a little bit more. Oh, I see Caveman's said he's just added to his DNX bags. Nice, nice.
Yeah, it is absolutely it's happening. It's kicking off. And you've got an invitation as well to go and see the man himself at the caves of the Big Easy.
Ooh, New Orleans. Oh, my wife would love to go there. We've always talked about visiting.
Invitation.
So yeah, maybe we'll have to sort something out. But I'd say next trip is out to Belgium and then Singapore. No, is Blockchain Life before or after Token 2049 Singapore? I think it's right around the same time though, right? It's literally like a week between. So, but yeah, that's a really good cover piece as well, right? Kaspa, Dynex, Octaspace, fantastic. 3 big projects that I'm actually into
Well,
myself.
this is the one I wanted to ask you about. What's the synergy here? Because I know you're partners with, of course,
Well,
Octa. And
yeah, and we launched almost same time as Kaspa. So we have a lot of synergy, right? A lot of the investors in Kaspa are investors in Dynex. And we were like, look, Kaspa. I went to the Kaspa after party with a Dynex t-shirt on. And obviously Dan went and won a KS0 as well out the raffle. He walks up, he's like, hi, Dan from Dynex. And like the whole place erupted with laughter, like how that we ended up basically gate crashing their party to us. But we've got really good, like, we've got good terms with them, those guys. They're like, one of their devs come and found me in Miami. So that was awesome to have a good chat about
well, the Kaspa
and what we're doing with Dynex. Yeah. Yeah, a couple of Kaspa devs actually. Yeah, one of them was in the process of launching his own token.
Oh, okay. So you're back in time on Sunday. Okay, so we know what's happening on Sunday, you know. And this is, by the way, this is a brilliant example of what I would say healthy partnerships, because if you look at this piece here, you've obviously got the once in a decade, as you guys labeled it, as of course Kaspa, once in a decade cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
And then you've got the cloud quantum computing, the world's first neuromorphic supercomputer, and then you've got the epitome of deepin. This is and this is why, if you look at these cryptocurrencies, and people always, when they start running, they run. And how many people miss Kaspa or Dynex at much fractions of a penny or whatever?
Yeah.
But where do you see?
I mean, I've been very fortunate. Like I picked all 3 of those up at very early points in their lives. So I've been fortunate, but a lot of it comes down to just understanding the tech, right? Like out of the 3, the hardest one there to understand truthfully is Dynex, right? Because what we do is not what everyone else does. Obviously Kaspa is a lot easier to understand in crypto sense, because they're doing exactly what was the ultimate end achievement goal for something like Bitcoin or full-blown Ethereum, right? With the trilemma solved and super fast transaction times and potentially going up against financial institutions. Octaspace is pushing their whole concept way out the box. Like they're trying to build an entire sort of deep in platform and almost like a decentralized AWS at that point, but they're still very niche in some regards at the moment. But give them enough time to flesh out their whole product, and eventually that's where I think Tariq is probably going to go down. He's probably going to want to take Octaspace up against somebody like almost like an AWS or a Google Cloud or something like that. I'd love to see them do it. Their devs are fascinating. Like they are some of the biggest nerds out there. That's why we get on with them so well. They just fit our general nerd mold, to be fair.
Are they based in London?
Octaspace? No.
Yeah.
Tariq lived over here a long time, but he's actually he's out in Europe.
Oh, okay, brilliant stuff. Wow.
Yeah.
It just look. I mean, looking at the technology, I just think that somebody just said we are so early, and I think this is a brilliant. Just to mentally. I mean, some of the stuff we were talking about the other night. Absolutely, and it beggars belief how early we are, and we're talking about solving the trilemma, quantum computing, and somebody taking on the likes of AWS.
What's funny is, have you calculated what the market cap is? Have you calculated what the market cap of all those 3 put together is?
Well, we're looking at
that's a
maybe
big. That's a big market cap between just those 3 right there.
It's insane.
Oh, but I got to actually, have a really good chat in relation to what Kaspa's up to. They're up to a lot of stuff at the moment. They're busy. They're very busy. They're basically going on like a whirlwind like tour of the world at the moment. So they had an absolute amazing after party, man. Absolutely amazing. They had a top floor of a building out, music, free beer. I mean, lots of prize giveaways. I think they gave away like 8 or 10 KS0s and a KS5M as well. It's like a 20 grand miner. That's a $20,000 miner. Like that's big equipment. Like that's no joke. But they were
big boy stuff. Yeah,
they're doing the same as what we're doing, right? They're doing what we're doing and taking the same approach. Now they've built the tech. Now it's time to actually start going out there and doing all these events. So of course, you know, we're going to probably see a lot of them, and I don't mind that. I
well, you've been mining Kaspa for a while anyway, as an early kind of, you know. So I mean, is your kind of?
Who were you, my friend? Like we talked a few days ago.
Listen, you know, we had that call, and you know, obviously, you caught me having my pipe, which is brilliant. You know, we had a bit of a, you know, you and I had a good chat, man. That was good. It's good to have good people in the space, good actors, people that
I've always said that, you know, it's always nice
at the
to have a
same
good
time
chat.
industry leaders. Yeah, absolutely, brother. And you caught me in the right moment, man. I was caught up in meme coins and all kinds of EastEnders storylines, and you know, and then you obviously, you know, you talk me out of everything. You know, like the Mitchells do. You told me you're still a Mitchell,
mate. Sometimes you just
mate.
need somebody to vent at, right?
Absolutely, absolutely, bro. Listen, it's been absolutely wonderful. How long is your flight? 10 hours? 14?
Yeah, 10 plus 2.5 hour drive home.
I look at this, you know,
I'll be
honestly,
about 12 hours.
Man, look, people could have you here forever, bro. Like, you know, brothers saying, look, you know, 50, 60 viewers, this is crazy. You know, there's so many like things here. Like, I can't get through everybody, but because it's two in the morning for me, and now I'm glad you're about to board that flight safely. We're gonna cut this one here, but
oh yeah,
Sunday we're gonna be busy because we're going to the.
We'll do this as soon as I'm back home.
Casino.
As soon as.
Okay, honestly, before you go, I'm gonna put you on the spot.
As soon as I'm back home, my friend, we'll do a proper one.
Sure. I'm gonna put you on the spot. I'm gonna give you. I can't give you your project because again, that's not, you know, where you are and ethics and, you know, obviously the stock market and whatever. I'm not going to ask you about Dynex price prediction, but we want to ask you about. Let's see if we can get him back. We want to ask you back. We want to ask you about Alephium, Kaspa.
Oh, I think I lost you for a split second there. Sorry about that. So you're saying?
Yeah, the community wanted to put you on the spot about a bit of price prediction for one of the other cryptocurrencies that follow you, Alephium. And any news on what you saw out there? Because obviously this was a big convention for, yeah. Are we optimistic overly, or are they still building those guys?
Kaspa, what you want a rough idea on what I think the prices are going to get to?
Just your general sentiment. Oh, this one's going to be good. Save the best till last, guys. We saved the best till last. We've got plenty of time for you, brother. Oh, yeah, you're back here, so I'll just add you to this one. Let me add you back to this. We lost you on the price prediction. That was so good, man. Still ahead of their time. Yes, brother, 100%. Yeah, see if we could get the big man back. But um, yeah, this will be all so crazy last bull run, bro. Let's see if we'll give him a few more minutes because I really want to ask him. And I want to put some questions into him. But guys, this has been brilliant. Listen, just to give you let you know more about Cliff. If you go to his X page, every single major proof of work cryptocurrency or even other cryptocurrencies follow him. So his opinion actually from a wider perspective is fantastic. I think the big man is back. Good to have you back, bro. Hey Cliff, we yeah, wait, he's just experiencing. So yeah, guys, look, we'll ask Cliff what he thinks of Alf, and let's see. The doors. Let's add you back in, bro. Du-du-du. Listen, caveman, I think we're gonna have to do a Friday night live stream because it's just it's almost 2 a.m. and like Craig David said, 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh man, he's gone. But listen, yeah, guys, follow Cliff. Honestly, one of the most honest human beings in this space. He will definitely make you a better investor. Just a good brother to have on the other side of the blockchain. He's an engineer. He's well qualified with all these smart things. But one of the things that we talk about on behalf of the community is his opinion as a builder, as a leader of a project, it's not limited to serving the cause of just putting out the same thing about Dynex. Cliff has opinion about Kaspa. He has opinion about, he's made an introduction to Octaspace. And this is the kind of people you want. You just don't want YouTubers sitting here waffling all day long. You want to hear that kind of opinion. And yeah, you're 100% right, bro. Freaking airport Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's Miami Airport, bro. Absolutely, bro. And big up yourself. Thank you for being here. I think it's really important. He was yesterday on a party with the big boys. That's what we need. We need to hear other things. And by the way, John, if your country doesn't allow MEXC, it only allows Coinbase, OKX, Bybit, and Binance because I know what you mean. Just get a VPN, set it to a different company or country, come into the Discord, and trust me, look how helpful my brother Caveman is. This is the type of community you need, guys, honestly. And yeah, big up yourselves, everyone, man. Absolute love. Yeah, it's on Tangem. You can add it to Tangem. And also they have support for One Key as well. But guys, it's been an absolutely brilliant stream. I hope you take those lessons and understand from where we are today. We are at this level where the green line, again, I'm going to close with this because we've got to be really optimistic here. Cryptocurrency, altcoins are at the bottom of where they need to be before a bull cycle. So the green line says, sell your house to buy crypto, and hopefully you will sell up here when it's completely red. The most important chart, if you ask me, of where the prices are and how this bar moves. But listen, it's been brilliant. Caveman tomorrow, because it's a bit too late. We'll do it tomorrow. Thank you so much, everybody, brothers, sisters, youngsters, gangsters, hustlers. I love you all, man. I hope we all get these at least 1 or 2 50 to 100x's, and the rest will be academic. All right. Have a wonderful night, guys. Stay focused, stay hungry, and take care of yourselves. And that one's for Cliff, just in case. These connections, yeah, definitely, brother. We're gonna have more. We're gonna reach out to more. And yeah, I mean, Cliff is a human being before anything else. So, when I talk about ethics in crypto, He's somebody that puts in the work, and we're gonna have Tarek first at Octaspace. Then hopefully we'll definitely do Alephium, because with Alf, I think we are possibly one of the loudest communities in the whole of the space, just like we are with some of these leaders. And it's great when you don't actually try to approach it like a business. If for example, if Dynex does well and Alf does well, we do well. Now, unfortunately, the way the industry works is sometimes, the KOLs, the YouTubers, they have to demand money up front and all. We don't do that at DXB Crypto. We let them come in, and he's been brilliant. And look what happens when you trust people. Look what happens. Cliff came into scored completely, open-hearted from both ends, and that's the way we're going to do it, man. But thank you so much, guys. God bless you, Argentina. Juan Roman Riquelme, by the way, and then Diego Maradona, then Messi. Okay, Gonzo, I'm telling you, Riquelme or Maradona, Riquelme, Messi. We may have. Oh, thank you so much, bro. Really appreciate it. Listen, the time that you've been on, you've been absolutely wonderful, and we are lucky to have you as well, man. Big up yourself, bro. Thank you so much, and I'm hoping to see you in all our lives, guys. Brilliant. It's been a great live. Thank you so much. God bless you, and good night, good morning, good day. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Oh, the lion is just joining the stream. Damn. Oh man, I wish I could stay on, guys.